しみが今セーラスマイル奇跡を起こすのセーラリー誰だって輝く星を持つ負けない明日へセーラへ絶対捕まえるセーラスターこの誓い届け銀河まで
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Kenny, and we're back with Sailor Moon Crystal, Season 1, Episode 6. Guys, this is about Tuxedo Mask. Now, I'm not gonna go blow by blow on this one because it's really not. I mean, the episode is good. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's not really battle heavy. It's more so of trying to figure out who Tuxedo Mask really is. So, without further ado, Usagi has been having these dreams since the very first beginning of the season, and she can't figure out what the dreams mean. And it's always this guy that's in her dream. So she's trying to figure out who it is, and she can't figure it out. She can't. So Tuxedo Mask is trying his best to find the silver crystal, because you'll find out in the next episode why he's trying to find it. Um, what it is, Tuxedo Mask is this suave type hero guy who just swoops in and saves Sailor Moon all the time, and they can't figure out if he's friend or foe. He lets them know if they're looking for the same thing, they could be enemies, but he don't know. So his whole reasoning is to try to remember who he is. And the girl now, Queen Beryl lets Zoisite go and try to take over, try to take control of the situation and try to find the silver crystal, because Tuxedo Mask made it easy for them, because Tuxedo Mask decided to tell the whole world what he was deciding to do, and that would give him a chance to try to figure out who would find the most information. So Zoisite goes to the TV station and he takes control of all the people there. As he takes control of them, uh, Luna takes the girls down to the command center. Now Luna is trying to figure out if he's good or bad. So they thinking Tuxedo Mask did this, and Usagi's telling them no, he didn't do it. So she's like, nobody's listening to me. So she runs off, but the other three goes off to fight Zoisite. When they fight Zoisite, they end up it ends up becoming a fight to save them, to save themselves rather than save the whole world, when Queen Beryl enters the whole fray. Now Queen Beryl comes down and she's looking, she's wanting them to give her the crystal. Sailor Moon, Usagi is somewhere, she's passing out because she, feeling dizzy. I guess it's because they draining all the humans' energy. So she almost passes out, and Tuxedo Mask comes to her rescue. So as she's talking, as the others are being, overwhelmed by, Zoisite, Luna calls out to Sailor Moon. Tuxedo Mask tells Usagi that she's the only one that can save the others, and he has no powers, so he depends on Sailor Moon to try to find that silver crystal for him. Usagi basically says even though she's the leader, she has no power, and she can't throw out fire, water, and lightning. However, she wants to transform, but then she says she can't do it in front of Tuxedo Mask. However, he already knew who she was from the very beginning. So he's like, Sailor Moon, you must transform and go save the others. So she was like, so you knew the whole time? And he was like, there's no time to waste. So she ends up transforming. She goes to fight Queen Beryl, and her powers, the wand that she has, the moon stick, sends Queen Beryl reeling back because the power from the moonstick was a little bit more powerful than they thought. So Queen Beryl retreats and Sailor Moon goes and heals the whole entire city. Now, mind you, while the city is being healed, Usagi exhausts herself, and Tuxedo Mask takes her to his house. Now she wakes up at his house, and she's found this pocket watch. She's trying to figure out who it belongs to, but she knows it belongs to Tuxedo Mask, and she looks up, and Mamoru's there, and that's where it ends. Guys, we're getting good. We're getting thick into the Dark Kingdom arc. The Dark Kingdom arc is the first arc of Sailor Moon Crystal, and is really good. Normally, I would tell y'all not to use Sailor Moon Crystal to, introduce yourselves into the series, because if you watch the original setup of Sailor Moon, you'll understand why. But because this part of Sailor Moon Crystal is dealing with the manga, which is the comic book of Sailor Moon. So this is to give you, this is giving you the author's, true nature of how she intended the show to be. So let me get off of here, guys, because I got to go eat. I love you all. Thank you for love and support. Continue to watch Sailor Moon with me, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I will see you guys later.